You have to maintain the septic though.
Yeah, so it depends on the system, but usually it's pumped every 2 to 3 years. Sometimes if I've heard septic systems don't pump a lot. It depends on how many people.
Going on, so everything is taken off. I want my husband to take off that piece over there. I hate that. And then I don't know how to take those off over there, so I'm gonna have to ask him to do that. But everything else is off, so next step would be to sand. I don't know if I'm gonna sand today. It's already almost 11. I kind of want to take a shower and get ready to go to the dentist. I know it's not until 3, but I feel like this is a good step for me today. And over there, new patio furniture, but I'll show that to you guys in a different video. So that's what we got going on so far. And if I can get the base, meaning all this woodwork and such, painted, sanded and painted, sanded, cleaned and painted, or just sanded like the bases, then we can work on the doors. Hopefully by the weekend. Sunday is our Easter, so hopefully by Monday we can get all the doors painted. Or maybe beforehand I can slowly start working on it, but that's what I got going on so far. Not bad. Here I am. I've been taking them down. All I'm using right now is a screwdriver. I didn't take out the drill, but I've just been taking off the drawers, labeling them, what goes where. So I think that'll be today's project. I might start some sanding this afternoon before I go to the dentist. We'll see. But I also have to make food, dinner for tonight, and I don't want to make too much mess in the kitchen with the food and the sand today, if that makes any sense. So yeah, this is going to be a project, but I'm hoping within a week I'll be done. So I just finished taking off all the uppers. Now I got to take off all the lower pieces, which isn't too much. This was a 12-hour project from morning until night. I'm super happy with it. The only thing now is that I feel like the trim in my house is melting, if that makes any sort of sense. So do I redo the trim or do I just redo the trim downstairs? I don't know, guys. But anyway, this is what I've gotten done so far, and I'm going to work on taking the hardware off of those and the cabinets, and then we'll see how I feel. Maybe I'll sand tomorrow, maybe I'll start sanding today, but nonetheless I am getting started, and I can't wait for this side of the kitchen to look like this side. It's so exciting, I know. I have a lovely pile here of all drawer fronts and cabinet doors. Okay, so we have an updated kitchen tour. This is really exciting, and this has been like, I mean, we bought the house last June, so June of 2018, the end of June, and we are almost done with the kitchen. There's a few things left, nothing major, very minor, that I want to do. Well, there's one major thing that I want to do, and I think that will get done by this fall. So I'm really hoping that that will happen, but let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to show you guys the updated kitchen. So here we are starting. I'm by the patio sliding doors, which are over here. That's my backyard. So I'm just standing there, and this is the view of the kitchen from there. And as you can see, I have a lot of things in my kitchen. And then I have this nook here. So this pretty much stayed the same. I just painted those cabinets white, and then I added like a brushed bronze antique kind of cabinet knobs. But other than that, this nook is pretty much the same. I just ended up putting my toaster oven there, and then I have my stand mixer there, a cookbook, some pens, just things like that. And then I have my garden basket for when I go out to the garden, and Gizmo's dog food over there. So it's like a little nook where I have a lot of things. And if you come down over here, that's where I have his dog dishes. So one of the first things that we did in this kitchen was change out the light fixtures. We had a ceiling fan over here, and I opted for this lantern style rectangular lantern. We purchased this at World Market. Actually, my parents purchased it. It was a gift, a housewarming gift for us. So I got to pick that out. That was really fun. And so we got rid of the ceiling fan, which I do miss the ceiling fan in the summer, but we have a rotating fan that we'll bring in here if it really does get that hot. So it's not like we can't bring a fan in here. That painting over there, that is from Kirkland's. I purchased that the minute we moved into this house. I was like in love with that, and I knew that that would belong in my kitchen. At least for now, it's gonna stay in the kitchen. So I love that painting. I believe the name of that painting is called Chocolate Milk. I have a rectangular table over here. It seats 6. Even though there's 2 of us, it's nice to have extra space when we have company. Although I am thinking about possibly downsizing this table in the future and putting a smaller round table in that nook. If I were to do that, then I would want to put slim, not like too deep bottom cabinets with open shelves on the top to put serving pieces and my raids on, and or I could do glass cabinets, but we're talking in the future for that. So right now I'm really happy with the way that this turned out. So I got some bacon going on the stove because we're gonna have BLTs later for dinner, and I'm also making potato pancakes. Yum. But so here we go. We painted the whole kitchen. So the kitchen cabinets were like the champagne oak color. Was not a fan of the champagne oak. I had it in my last house too, and we ended up refacing the cabinets. This was quite a project. It took us a total of about 55 to 60 hours to do. Me and my husband worked, I want to say like 10 hours one day straight, and then I worked 1 week straight to finish the rest. So it was a lot of labor and love, I guess you could say. So we stripped the cabinets, we sanded them, we painted them white. I love this color. It's just the ultra bright white from Behr. I just wanted something very bright. Also, we just completed the tile backsplash. So we just literally this week, we did a subway tile backsplash. And so it's just a basic white. It's from the brand Mohawk. And we just picked a basic white, and then the color of the grout is called, I believe, Misty Gray. It's just like a light gray. I was scared to go like too dark, and I didn't want to go too light because my cabinets are white. So I did want to have some sort of contrast because yes, my countertops are like a grayish beigey laminate. It's kind of got like both tones, but my appliances are white in the kitchen. And I was just afraid that if I had white cabinets, white countertops, and a white backsplash, which I do have, but without any sort of grout that would draw out to the eye to show that it was a brick pattern, if it was all just super white with the grout, it might have been too much white. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But anyway, that's what we decided. So we finished the grout this week. Again, we added these antiqued bronzy knobs here, which I love. I wanted bar pulls. I have these really hideous silver ones, and I just knew that right away that this kitchen was gonna get a makeover. Also, we changed out that light pendant. What was there was just a can light above. So I know I have to do some touch up on painting, but over there it was just a can light. So just picture it as a light with no pendant. I love the pendant. Also, we had a boob light above here, so we decided to take out the boob light. We've taken out all the boob lights in the house except for one. So this is the one that we've taken out, and I'm really happy that we took out the boob light. We have one more in the upstairs hallway, which I'll probably get to this coming winter or following spring. But right now I want to take care of the one in the kitchen. And again, the trim on it, I know it's like a seated glass. It's kind of hard to tell because the light's on, but the trim on it is like a brushed antiqued bronze. So tying into the knobs, I know like I did mix my metals, but with the knobs, I know that's like a more of a polished silver, and then this is like a brushed gold. So again, playing around with the metals, I think it's okay to mix. I don't see like the harm in it, obviously. And then everything else is pretty much the same. I would like to get a new stove. I'm hoping by this fall/winter we'll get a gas stove. I really miss having a gas stove in the house, honestly. I mean, we had a gas stove in our last house. I had a gas stove growing up. In the apartment we had electric. I didn't like it. I don't like it here. I like cooking over a flame. So my husband's gonna see if they can do a project to get a gas stove up here. I can stay with white, that's fine. I just would love to have a gas stove, because if I mix it, it might look okay, but everything is white and it's working. So I really don't want to
start asking for new appliances really. So that's all. I did decorate the top with a couple of little boxwood wreaths right there. And then also on that side, there are some boxwood wreaths. That gorgeous farm to table sign is from Hobby Lobby. Hobby Lobby has my heart. I love Hobby Lobby. And same thing with that fresh baked pie sign right there. I was looking for a bakery sign and I'm still on the hunt. And if I find one, if I'm lucky enough to find one, I will remove the Farm Sweet Farm and put a bakery sign there. I have a farmer's market sign up there and a Farm Fresh, but I'm thinking about moving the Farm Fresh because I got one that's like triple the size and it says farmhouse. So I might change it and put the Farm Fresh above there. I love my galvanized signs and just my wooden signs. Again, I have groceries and dry goods. That might go in the pantry, we'll see. But then I have that box that says Orchard Farm. I had that in our last house. We purchased that at Home Goods, and I think I got a really good deal on that one. So always looking for a great deal. So yeah, I might just change out that sign over there. We'll see. So I just have my bowl of heirloom tomatoes from the garden, my Brita pitcher, my wooden cutting boards are in there, my plastic ones are in that cabinet. Here I have a really cute bakery sign. As you can tell, I loved bakery stuff. Those flowers are from my niece, Irene Rose. I have some fake herbs there. These salt and pepper shakers are adorable. I actually bought those at an antique shop down the street from here when I lived at my other house an hour away. Little did I know that I would be living 5 minutes from where I purchased those, because I was living an hour away when I purchased those from the antique shop. I have the cute kitchen scale over there with some fake crab apples and a basket of faux frosted strawberries, which I love. Also, I have a Farm Fresh sign over here. You guys, I really wanted to live on the farm, but I actually live on in a really big city. We were supposed to move to like a more country area, but that didn't happen. It didn't, you know, you make plans, but it just never goes as planned. So that's it. So Farm Fresh it is. I do have a large garden in the back, so I am happy about that. And then here we have a creamery ice cold milk. And then on the bottom, it says ice cream and butter. So that's really cute. I purchased that at Walmart. And then I just have my condiments here, oil, vinegar, salt, pepper, a few herbs. Again, my wooden cutting boards, I like to display those. I think that they're kind of rustic. My spatulas, and then I put like my soaps and stuff on a pedestal, which I think is really cute. So moving along, again, I have bacon. We're having BLTs for dinner. I have that cooking on low. On this side, I thought it would be really cute to decorate. I have my Keurig over here. I have my other coffee stuff on the other counter. But there's a reason for that. I didn't want 3 coffee machines all next to each other in a row. So I put my Keurig over here with my pods. And then I have this really adorable piggy bowl. I got this at Kirkland's. So we only use the Keurig once a week, and that's on Thursdays because my husband leaves for work at about 5:30 in the morning. I'm sometimes up, but I'm usually not. So he'll just make himself a single serve coffee, and that's why I have that out there. I have my white Dutch oven, which I think I will be putting on my stove once I get a gas stove to rest there. And then I just have some baking tools, a blender. I have this adorable Rae Dunn Boo canister and this really cute Joanna Parker mug. I also have another one, but I'm on the hunt for the owl and the pumpkin. I have the black cat and the ghost. I have a recipe box here, which I'm starting to write in my very own recipes, and some lunch bags under there. This little stand here, I got this from IKEA. It helps double your space. And then here I have a couple of vintage cookbooks. I have Betty Crocker and Better Homes and Gardens. These are vintage cookbooks, and then I do have a cooking light and some little wooden serving boards, and I have a ceramic one too. So again, I'm like really pleased with kind of like how the theme of this house has been going. Slowly but surely, I'm getting a kind of like a farmhousey vibe. You know, you see like my lanterns everywhere. And then over here is the other side. So the refrigerator lays inside in between both of the counters. Ideally, it would have been nice to have one big counter with the refrigerator at the end, but that's how the electrical is set up in this house. I really don't want to mess with the electrical too much. I'm trying to do more cosmetic changes more than anything, rather than just like change the structure of a lot of things. I know I said I want to get a gas stove. I still want that. So that will be like probably the major change. So over here I have another coffee station. So this is the coffee pot we use pretty much every day. We do like, we'll brew like a half a pot of coffee for the two of us. And then I just have like my water cooler there and like all my important papers. And then here I have my few Rae Dunn things. Again, obsessed with Rae Dunn. So my tea canister, and then I have a coffee canister there, but that is not Rae Dunn, but I'm getting it because my cousin picked it up for me. I've been on the hunt for the Rae Dunn coffee canister for years, and she finally found one. So soon enough, I'll have a Rae Dunn coffee canister over there. So I have the tea, and I actually use the dog bowls that say Nosh for fruit, for chips, for anything, not for the dog. I have that really cute Magnolia Hearth and Hand cookie jar, and then I have a DeLonghi espresso machine. I don't use that as much as I probably should. I have a lot of espresso, so I should probably start making espresso. And then I have this gorgeous tier tray over here. The only thing is it kind of blocks the cabinet over here if you were to open it, but it still opens pretty nicely, so it's not a big deal. If you don't have a plant there, then it'll open just fine. So again, going on to like the fall kind of theme, I have witch's brew, pumpkin spice, and everything nice. I have my little Halloween fall swizzle sticks, and then a faux parsley plant back there. And then I just have some cinnamon and cocoa for dusting on top of drinks, on top of cocos or coffees, on top of whipped cream. The Farm Fresh sign is gonna stay right now, but I'm pretty sure once the Target dollar spot gets a few more things out, then I will get some really sort of cute fall sign. And then I just have some Rae Dunn bowls and then my sugar over there. So yeah, there's, I guess, a lot going on in this kitchen. And then there is like a nook over here, and it's got a coffee menu. I picked that up at Michael's. I thought it was adorable. And then over here, I just have some stuff from that's from the Target Bullseye Playground dollar spot, and so is that. That is from Hobby Lobby, and I think that's gorgeous. So again, this is our kitchen. We had that furniture, so we just use it as a kitchen island, and there's cabinets, so I use it as actually like my spice cabinet, and then I have some baking mixes in there. But I really love how our home turned out. It's even more festive once fall really does hit and I start putting more stuff out. Are there things that I wish I could change in this kitchen? Yes, absolutely. I wish that I didn't have the drywall overhang on top of the cabinet so I could dress the top of the cabinet, but that's not an option for me because we checked and there is actually vents. I don't know about that side, but there is vents running through here and here. So something I really don't want to mess with. And then I also wish that there was countertop on the other side of the stove, but that's just something I'm gonna have to live with. The kitchen is, it works great, it's fully functional. Obviously we can't have everything that we want, but we can try to get pretty close. So that's the kitchen remodel. I'll add a clip with what the kitchen looked like before we bought the house, when the house was on the market. I would take videos of the homes that we were really interested in. This was obviously one of them, and we bought it. So I will add a clip of what the kitchen looked like before we bought the house. Again, same structural bones, but just, paint, hardware, light fixtures, backsplash made a huge, huge difference. And I'm just absolutely loving how it turned out. So this is our farmhouse kitchen tour, I suppose. And you'll get really festive in here. I mean, it's August 22nd, but I think once September rolls around, I know I did put a few Halloween accents, but there's gonna be a few more. And then once Christmas rolls out, it's gonna be fun. And I cannot wait to change out this tablecloth for the season. So this is my summer, spring tablecloth, but definitely we'll be doing some more decorating, and can't wait to get that gas stove. And that'll probably be the last major update in this kitchen. As of now, I don't think it'll need anything else. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching, and we will talk soon. Take care, and I will see you on YouTube sometime soon. Take care. Bye, guys.